Hey everybody, welcome back to Plum Figgy. This is Tammy. Okay, so I want to do some more jelly plate printing. I have not had time to get up into my craft room the last 2 days, so that's why my video is a little late today on Friday. Honestly, I just have not been able to get up here. In the evenings, I've had other things going on, and work, obviously, also. So, anyway, it's kind of a rainy, it's not very dry, and warm, and I just knew that that was probably gonna, for the little time that I have to work up here, I just knew that working in the jelly plate probably wasn't going to be the best thing for this video today, but I do plan to do more of that over the weekend and continue working on some Halloween stuff. So, what I'm doing today, sorry for those of you who are watching this later in time and you're like, we don't care. I apologize. What we're going to do today is, remember this? I've had this sitting on my shelf with all my other little junk journals that I've been working on, just, not getting used. So this is my altered book. I'm going to have to change my, or add to it and say 2022, because there's no way I'm going to be able to get all this done between now. Well, maybe I could. I don't know. If I worked really hard, but I doubt that's going to happen. So, okay. I thought we would work in this again. So if you don't remember, this is an altered book. All I've done so far is remove pages from it. I have not glued pages together because I wanted to kind of have the book tell me which pages needed to be glued together. So let's kind of walk back through. Here was the first thing I did in here, I believe. Yeah, May 25th is when I did this one. He's like, hey girl, how you doing? She's like, woo. Okay, so that was the first one. And then I think I went to this one. Well, either way, so June 30th is when I did this one. Still not loving this side. I still think I might want to come and do something different over here. I'm not 100% sure what yet, but this was a lot of fun, actually. So, did that one. This one, June 25th. So, playing with the Prima Vintage watercolor set that I had just gotten. And, yeah, this one turned out really pretty. I like it. Let's see what else. Is that the only things that I've done? Okay, so, and then this was the last one that I did in here on July 10th, which is, I painted the background blue, and then I just did a collage with just various bits and pieces of paper and made a tree. So, that's what we've done so far in this journal, art journal, I guess. So I think I need to glue a few pages together here, and keep going. So let me glue those pages, and then eventually I want to do something on this cover. I don't know if I want to cover the cover completely or not, and then also eventually cover this as well. Okay, so that now is more ready to be worked with. I think I'll go ahead and glue these two together too, and we'll just move on to the next page. So, while that's drying, the prompt that I want to use today is prompt number 30. Sorry for my fingers. I still have black paint down my fingernail. 30 seasons is what I want to do today. So I can't remember. Okay, so I think we're doing check marks for these. So number 30 is what we're going to do. So I'll put that off to the side, and let's see, this should be ready to go now. Hopefully I didn't glue them together. Whoops, what's going on? Those are supposed to be glued together. Go back together. don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so there's that. And there. Okay, so those two are glued together. This one's shifting just a little bit. I need to add more glue now. I messed that up. Let's try that again. So I hope everyone is doing well. Along with being, I know I keep saying this, super busy, I've been fighting a migraine the last 2 days. It's kind of just there. It's just kind of there. Everything hurts the last yesterday and today. Not just my head, but just like my whole body. I just feel very stiff and sore, and everything's just kind of hurting. So just kind of wanted to have a little bit of a play today. Nothing too serious, and I don't know, maybe recharge things just a little bit. Get back into the groove of things. So, oh, I was just realizing I need a different kind of stamp pad. Okay, so first thing I want to do is let's put some gesso down and protect the surface and make the surface more ready to accept some paint and water. I might need to do 2 layers of this. Actually, I probably will. I think this is some gesso from Hobby Lobby. It's the Master's Touch brand, and which is their brand. And I'm finding that it's okay. I don't know that I'll be buying it again, but it's fine for what I'm doing with it. But it seems to be awfully thin, and I usually have to do at least 2 coats whenever I use it. So I guess take that with whatever you will. If you were in the shopping mode for gesso. I really liked the Liquitex brand when I had that, and I ran out. And this was, I think they had it on like 70% off, or I don't know. I got it for hardly anything, which is usually why I buy these types of things, because I like to try stuff out too. So okay, so I'm going to dry this real quick. I'm going to do another layer and then I'll come back. Okay, so I think we are ready almost to go. Nope, not quite ready. A little bit more down here. I'm going to start on this side first, so maybe I'll just kind of let this go a little longer. So what I'm thinking is spring, summer, fall, winter, and I'll kind of partition them, but not in a structured way. So I kind of want things to maybe flow into each other, because that's what seasons do, right? So I've got, let me show you what I pulled out. A stamp here. I've got this nice bird. I'm thinking spring for that. And then I also pulled these out, but I don't know if I'll use, well, maybe we will. These are, again, from Hobby Lobby. I know, I love Hobby Lobby, guys. It's just, I don't know. My car even knows it, too. It's like, where are you now? Well, here's the closest Hobby Lobby. Go there. It's like, thank you, car. I appreciate your help right now. So we have that, and then for summer I was really struggling actually trying to find things. This is some packaging from some stickers that I got from AliExpress, but I just really liked the seascape here, the summery beach theme. So actually, since we're talking about it and I need to do this anyway, I need to take off the header there, so I'll just go ahead and do that. And then I think the rest of this is good, so we'll use that as a background for summer. And then I pulled out these die cuts, and I thought maybe 1 or 2 of these might work for summer. And the diving girl, maybe. The sunglasses, definitely. Anyway, so, and the umbrella, the beach cruiser. So there's that. So let's go ahead and get started on spring and summer and come back to, let's see, trying to decide if I want this to be, I literally just cleaned my mat and it still is dirty. It's never clean. So I'm not sure. I don't know how much I want to distress this, but I think maybe I will distress it a little. Maybe. I don't know. I can't decide. But either way, I know that this outside edge needs to be removed. I just really like this photo. I'm really trying to remember where I got it from. If it's from a digital kit or if it was from New York Public Library. It's all kind of blurring together at this point now for me, guys. I can't remember. Okay, so first and foremost, though, let's go ahead and stamp this. I just realized I don't think I have a stamp pad big enough for that, but this came with my brayer. You know what? I think I'm going to luck out. This might become a new stamp pad for me because this is the other biggest one that I have and it's not big enough. So, okay, let's go ahead and stamp this. And I'm going to stamp it in some VersaFine Onyx Black ink. Try and get that as centered as I can. So then I can do a little bit more fun things with it. So let's go ahead and ink that up. I always get ink on my fingers when I open this thing. I'm going to try not to do that today. I haven't used a stamp yet, so I should probably stamp it onto something else first, huh? Let me find something else to stamp it onto. Get some random paper here. Some packing paper. We can do something with this later, I guess. Sometimes the very first stamp just doesn't go as well as you want, so better safe than sorry. Get it prepped and ready. If my ceiling fan would help me out, that would be awesome. But it's not. We'll see how well this little platform thing does as a stamp pad. I'm trying to see. There's like tiny little feet on the corners, and I'm wondering if it's... Oh, well, that didn't go very well. Okay. Well, huh. I guess maybe I'll try it again on here and hopefully it'll do better this time. Oh my gosh, this thing is so annoying. Okay. I can't believe someone's actually trying to mow their yard today. These guys. I live in a neighborhood where there's some older gentlemen. It's kind of an older neighborhood that now is getting some younger families in there. But it's really funny to all the older people are retired and bored, and the guys just that their hobby seems to be yard work, which I guess is fine. It's not my hobby at all. I do it because I have to. But yeah, it's kind of like they almost compete with each other sometimes on how nice their yards look, which is fine, I suppose. It's just, I'm self-conscious that maybe my yard is not as nice. But, oh well. Okay, let's see how this goes. I'm going to stand up and put some pressure down onto it. I only do it one time, so moment of truth. Hey, that's nice. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and clean this off real quick since I have this handy. And then that way you guys won't yell at me for not taking care of my stamps. Which you never do anyway, but you know, you probably should because I don't do a very good job of it. Okay, so that part's done. I want to dry this real quick. Make sure it's nice and dry. Okay, so hopefully that is dry. Looks like it is. There were a few spots. I'll most likely be covering this down here anyway, so don't need to worry about that. Yes, you got a sneak preview into fall just now. Okay, so I went looking around in my stash, as I do. I've got these Zig Clean Color water brush markers that I literally never use. I've got all of them, and it's really a shame. I've actually been like wondering if I shouldn't just get rid of them because I literally never use them, but they're really nice for doing this sort of thing. So I'm going to pick out a few colors that I think will look, that might be a little bit much, I don't know, we'll see. I haven't swatched, well, have I? I've swatched, let's see, this one is Tea Rose 220. Oh, that's nice. We'll pull this one out. This one, woo, is 082. I don't see it. Well, it should be on here. Where? Oh, this is the one I do not have. I don't think I have 200 Sugared Almond Pink because when I ordered these, purple, number 82, purple. The website messed up and sent me two of one color. Oh, there. Okay. So, yeah, I don't think I want this one. Okay, I'm gonna find my colors, and then I'll put this on fast forward. I'm just gonna go ahead and color in this nice little image here, and this will be our background. So 230. I think this will look okay. And so I'll be back after that is all done. Actually, I should be looking at this to see what kind of colors are in there. 230, Pale Rose, yes. Still kind of wet, it's not quite what I want yet. So I'm gonna go get some watercolor or water soluble color pencils that I have, and I'm gonna keep kind of working on this. So I'll be right back in just a minute. All right, hello everyone again. It is now post work day time. I had to go back to work. I didn't realize how long I had taken. What I've got here are I've got my Derwent. These are my Derwent. Why am I gonna do this to myself? Hold on. I got the swatches in here, and that will help. So Derwent color tint and Staedtler ink tints. Derwent ink tints. My gosh, my brain, I swear. And then I've got the Staedtler tinted watercolor pencils over here. And then color tint by Spectrum Noir. I don't know. They're all just kind of blended. My swatching skills were not on par that day. So anyway, I thought I really prefer, well, I don't want to say I prefer, but I kind of do. I mean, if you look at the swatch here, the Derwent ink tints, compared to regular watercolor pencils, seem to be muted and not as bright. But if you compare them to these other two sets, they are very much more bright and cheerful. Although I'm doing spring, so I really should probably focus my attention up here. Okay, so backing up. All right, so my background colors are kind of, well, pink, and then kind of a peachy pink, more on the outside edges where I was trying to put that lightest color. Okay, well, so I'm just going to pull this over here. So if we do 520, let's see, I need to get to my Derwent. There we go. We need 520, which would be this guy. And then something kind of dark, I think. 700 would be a good one. Fuchsia. So we've got 520 and 700. Those two might fight with each other. Let's do a 600 as an in-between. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and have some fun with these, and again put you guys on fast forward for just a little bit, and I'll come back when that's all done. have some flowers. So I really like how these turned out. They took longer than I expected. expected. But you know what? That's okay. I don't mind that. So, all right. So now we can move on to the next part of what we're doing here. So I need a new sheet for distressing. I just decided I'm going to go ahead and distress this. So I have to figure out where all my stuff went to. Okay. So because I know I'm gonna want it'll be cohesive with the rest of the spread this way. Guess I'm going a little heavy with the distressing. But oh well. Oh my gosh, what in the world? Why did I do it so much? Okay, well, there we go. That is, I think, what I want to do for spring. So I'm just going to lay this here for the moment and see how the rest of this falls out. Okay. Oh, you know what? We don't need to have this go. We could, I don't really like that. Should I get rid of some of the water, maybe? Let's see. Well, kind of hate to, because that's really pretty right there. Well, if I did, my intention was this. My intention was that. Could do this. That way you can still see some of that dark blue. Okay. So, let me find my summery, summer-y. I kind of hate to cover all that gorgeousness, but you know what? That's what we did it for. So, okay, so I've got both. Ooh. Well, this could be kind of fun, actually, maybe. Oh, well, maybe not. I don't want all the stuff to be on this side, so. Sorry, I keep making partial sentences and then cutting myself off. Okay, so this could be kind of cute, actually, just doing that. Or this would match with the pink theme that we've kind of got going on over here. If I did that, I think I would want I think I would want some sunglasses or something. Oh, I wanted to see what this might be kind of cool. Let's see what this looks like. Riding across the, it's a little big. Because you kind of need to, or I could cut some of it off. That's not a bad choice. Yep, okay, so these are all, this might be cute, but it doesn't really go. Okay, so these are all duplicates then. So we've got our little birdie, maybe there. And then, where did my, oh, I was thinking maybe we do this guy along with some sunglasses, maybe. I don't know. I'm not loving that, to be honest. I think less is more in this case. So then it's kind of down to the bicycle, which is cute. It's really cute, actually. Or Miss Diver, which I actually really like too. Okay, I'm gonna keep this one out, and I'm not gonna glue her down yet. I'm gonna decide. I want to put some other stuff down onto the spread first before I make the decision. Alrighty, so I need to glue down what I have so far. I'm wondering if I should distress this. Distress right here and see. Yeah, just a little bit. just to make it cohesive a little bit more. Okay. Go ahead and glue this down. Okay. We got our spring bird sitting on his cherry blossom branch. And I think I decided these might be peonies. I'm not sure. If you know what those are, let me know. I thought because of these here, they looked like peonies. But otherwise, yeah, they're peonies. They have to be. I don't know what I'm thinking. It's crazy talk. Okay, so this is not wanting to stick. So probably because there's no glue right there. So let me add some more glue. Uh-oh. Now I've spread the stinking thing. Maybe get some gesso. Just a little tiny bit on my finger. And try and cover that little mistake there. Or not. Or just make a bigger mess. That would work too. Okay, so now let's think about fall and winter. I'm just gonna sit her here, so that we know that she's there. So I went to guess where? Hobby Lobby yesterday or the other day, and they had all their fall stuff on 40% off, and I just really liked these. I thought that they were so pretty. So sorry for the noise, because I knew I would be able to use these in junk journals. Sorry, I'm gonna take these out and I'll keep talking. Okay, so, and sorry if you didn't catch what the name of it's the Robert Stanley collection. It's called Leaf Decoration 12 Pieces. And there's a number, I guess, right here. If that helps you at all. There you go. So, alright. So I've got a kind of more of a copper color with gold. And then this one here, which is more gold color. So I was kind of just thinking about just laying them down like this, kind of. I think I like the other. There are some new kids in my street that just moved in, and oh my gosh, are they noisy. They just constantly scream and yell. Just like, dudes. People live by you, you can't just scream and yell. Okay, so I'm going to, they're just being kids, so it's fine, but cut off these little stem bits. And how did I have this? I think maybe something like this. And I don't know how I want to attach this, but I guess Fabri-Tac is probably where I should start. So I'll go ahead and just start gluing. Should I do this one like that? Kind of cover that. I do like that this one is going this way. Okay, and then on top of this, I don't know if I'm making a bad choice here or not, but I have these, and I thought, I could just lay these down too, and maybe I could just, this can be awfully bulky, lay these down here, and that'll be our fall, but we'll see. That might be a little much. First though, I think I need to find something pretty to wrap around them. So I'm going to go to my trusty Sorry Silk scraps and see what I can find in here. Ooh, this is pretty. It's not very long though. I don't think that would be long enough. Actually, I kind of think I don't want polka dot. Some of this color here, this would be pretty. So just wrap this around once or twice. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Now I need to decide if I want to do a bow or just tie a knot. I think just a little knot like this actually would be kind of nice. And then I'm going to try and arrange this so that it kind of fans out and hopefully can lay a little bit more flat. I wonder if I did that backwards. Oh, is that side better? Let me try that side instead. Undo my knot. Oops. Got it a little bit too snug. Okay. Well, I'm going to still kind of play with this just a little bit, but I think that'll do it. And I'll just trim that right there. Rough this up just a little bit. Save this piece for another project. And then this isn't quite equal, so we'll make it a little equaler. All right, now wrap this side up just a little bit and add some glue and stick her down. Because I want to kind of cover up this little weird spot here, so, oh, this is just going all over the place. There we go. Okay. Glue this. Well, I sure do like that. Can you tell which seasons I like the most? They have the most real estate. That's okay. I'm allowed. It's my journal. I can do what I want. Okay. So, there we have fall. Now, for winter, I really wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I grabbed these. These are, oh, I forgot. These are some ornaments. I grabbed them for the snowflakes. I thought those would be kind of fun. So, I wanted to do something with that. But I also grabbed these, which is just some more ephemera that I've had from my Christmas stash. Yeah, I can't remember if I grabbed more stuff or not. Mostly thinking about the snowflakes part, because I don't want it to just be Christmas, because obviously winter is the very, very beginning of Christmas is at the very beginning of winter. So we've got those snowflakes. I think there were, yeah, some die cut snowflakes too. I don't know how many we need, but I'll just grab a couple. Yeah, and then the rest of this is very Christmassy, so I'm going to leave those. You know, I just had an idea. Oh, I just had a second idea. I'm having all kinds of ideas. I think I like this lady, but I'm not gonna do it yet. Okay, so, well, I had a few ideas. So these can obviously just be, you know, glued down however we want them to, however I want them to be. Maybe tucked up under there, maybe one up there. And then I have these two, which can obviously be used as well. Those are actually not in bad positions. Actually, I don't mind that. But the background obviously is not very winter-like. So I'm now wondering if I should My zig markers are scary a little bit, so I think I'm gonna go to my colored pencils and see what I can do with those. I need to pull this little piece out. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to, let's find a nice color. Something a little bit moody, I think, would be right for winter, because winter is more, it's not so bright and cheerful. So 36, which would be 36. Do I have colors? 36. Let's see. Okay, tinted watercolors is here, which I believe. Okay, so I remember now. So these over here with the words are the color tint by Spectrum Noir, and then these in the middle, and those three are Staedtler tinted watercolor pencils. So it's those three and those, and then these over here and here with the words are the color tint by Spectrum Noir. In case you were curious and you were excited about them, because I think that they're really cool, and you wanted to try some of yours, try and get some, I highly recommend these, the Staedtler ones. I mean, there's not very many, but you can do some really cool things with those. So, okay, so now I need to find number 36, which is here. So here's 36, and then, yeah, I really like that color. Potentially number 3 also, but maybe a cool pewter or this heritage blue to kind of, I'm going to pull the heritage blue, so that would be this one here. So, okay, I'm going to play around with these two and see what I can come up with. I have some water sitting here. I haven't told you that yet, but I probably will use that along with a larger brush, maybe this one, because I kind of just want to have a wash of color, and really I should have done this before putting this down, but maybe I'll just use the leaf as like helping me to get a darker edge. And this girl can go take a break with the bicycle. Okay, so yeah, I don't want to go crazy with the color, but I think a nice wash of color would be kind of really cool. So let's do darker around the edges and get lighter. The thing with these is they release a lot of color when you add some water to them, so you don't need a ton. They don't take too much. You might need to get really into there. Getting up under that leaf there. Okay. Whoops, that wasn't very good coloring. Get up into this little nook and cranny here, and then do this and see how that looks. Okay, let me add some water to this and see what we got going on here. Ooh, it's gonna be so cool. I might not need the other color, actually. And I'm gonna see if I can keep, I might need a smaller brush, actually. I'm gonna do a smaller brush. I'm gonna try a smaller brush and see what that'll do. Okay, so I've got, what number is this? Number 8. This is a Royal and Langnickel Zen round brush. Yep, this is exactly what I wanted, because I think I want to keep some of this kind of white down here like snow. So I was thinking this prompt was kind of perfect right now because we're kind of in the middle of changing of seasons, and you know, summer coming into fall, and yeah, so I thought this would be a fun little prompt to try for today, and so far I'm really loving it. Kind of saving my journal with this one a little bit. Haven't been super happy with some of my spreads that I've done, so let me just go up here a little bit. Gosh, see what I mean about these watercolor pencils? I mean, I don't know why they have not been hyped more, because they're amazing. I absolutely love them. And I'm afraid, because I had a hard time kind of finding them, to be honest. I found mine on Amazon, ultimately. Excuse me. I want to say that Tuesday Morning was selling them too. But that was a while back, so they probably wouldn't have them anymore. Okay, so that's really pretty cool. Now, I'm wondering if I take my bigger brush, what would happen here? Let's kind of dilute this a little bit more. Make it a little more mottled looking. Give it a mottled effect. More like the sky, maybe. And I want to pick some of this up. It's too dark. There we go. Yes. No more touchy. No more touch. Okay, so I'm gonna dry this, and then we'll come back and put some sunflowers. Not sunflowers in the snow. That would be a weird season. We're gonna put some snowflakes on there, and then I'm gonna call this one done, I think. Alrighty, guys, that's pretty toasty warm. I don't want to touch it too much. Probably not the best for me. So here's a closer look if you'd like to see before I put the other stuff down. I'm falling in love with this spread. It's really, really pretty. Okay, so let's go ahead and replace our little snowflakes. I don't know, I may not want all of them at this point now. I definitely want these 3. I kind of wish one of these 3 was in a different size, but this will do. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. That's kind of cool, actually. Tucked up under 2 different ones. And then on top of this one. So there's that. I'm looking into the camera. I like that there's 3, and at least I've got 2 of these, which would turn it into 5. I don't mind this one. Let's see. Got some little doohickeys there. Well, I'm going to paste these 3 down first and then I'll decide. So I need my little tweezers, and I'm sorry, you can probably see. I'm going to use my art glitter glue for this. My ceiling fan going in the reflection of the snowflakes, so I apologize for that. Okay, I'm going to very carefully glue these down and then I'll come right back. Okay, so we have a final decision to make. Or I do. I keep saying we like you're helping me. I think you are. You're helping me from beyond. Okay, so at this point, I still don't know if I want to do the little bicycle, which actually, now that I've put these down, I kind of maybe think that having the acetate look down here would be kind of nice. Gosh, I really love this spread. Or this. Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, I'm trying to see it in the camera too. I think I like this better, actually. Problem is it has to kind of go off the page a little bit. Unless I wonder if there's plastic on it. I bet you there is. Peel off whatever plastic is on here. Yep, there sure was. Okay. So there's that. Now, sticking it down. I'm gonna try and strategically place my art glitter glue in the dark spots. Clear and not be very seen. Of course it will spread out as I push down. If worse comes to worse, I'll just throw a few staples onto it and put it on that way. Maybe I should have just done that in the first place. Yeah, I probably could have. But I think I'll let that sit, and there's my spread. So, okay, let's go ahead and do a date. Whoops. Lost something. Okay, so this was number 30. Yep, number 30 is seasons. So I'm going to do that down here in this little corner, number 30. And I have ink somewhere. Here we go. What day is it? It's not July anymore. August, September. It's October 1st. Oh my gosh. Whoops, this needs to be a 0. 0 and 1. At least it's still 2021. Okay. Sorry if you can hear the kids screaming. They're having a good time. Alright, October 1st, 2021. We have ourselves an art journaling page. Mixed media page? I don't know what you want to call it. It's a something page. I'm going to try and close the book. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's actually not terrible. Yeah, and actually I kind of like how they're kind of sticking out on the edges a little bit. So it'll get more and more flat. Actually, I probably should put some heavy books on top of it because these are kind of meant to be flattened anyway. But alright guys, I love it. I think it's really pretty fantastic. So there we have it for today. Hope you had a good time, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!